everybody. Happy Boxing Day. Shansanette here, Meet Keto MECFS Warrior. Just checking in on day 56 of my beef, butter, bacon, and eggs BBB&E journey. And I have learned a lot. So first of all, there were no holiday fails. I stayed on carnivore. Luckily for me, we don't do much. We don't really socialize. We don't really have family up here where we live now. So it's always very quiet at Christmas, and I wasn't really tempted. There are no goodies, a couple goodies in the house, but yeah. So I'm still super on track. I have learned that my experiment with Chaffles, which I absolutely love, I learned how to make them 2 weeks ago, and I've been experimenting with combination recipes. But last night I made some, and I ended up getting super bloated, like really bloated, like before I started carnivore. What used to happen when I was eating, when I was in a carb thing or whatever, eating vegetables, which really surprised me. But I think looking back, this happened several times, and every time it's when I do Chaffles. So I think what that means is Chaffles have way too much cheese in them, and they encourage me to make Chaffle sandwiches with cheese in those. And I need to keep it really, really pure right now. So I am going to make a mid-course correction, save Chaffles for another day, and same thing with cheese. I'm not doing any cheese from here on out. It doesn't really matter to me whether I do cheese or not. So I'm going to do that as an experiment to just get even more clean than I have been. I'm also going to stop doing bacon because bacon has the same effect on me. I don't know why, but it does. So going to be beef, butter, eggs. I may actually, at some point, I may start doing egg yolks instead of full eggs, but I want to experiment with not doing the Chaffles first and see how that goes. Yesterday at Christmas, I had a huge MECFS crash day, which also surprised me because even though I'm not as chipper and vital as I was a week ago, it hasn't been a crash. I couldn't get out of bed when my grandchild woke me up for Christmas at 8 in the morning, and usually I'm out of bed by 6:30 or 7. I couldn't get out of bed. I tried, and I had to go back. And then I slept until almost noon. And then I could get up, but I felt really, really, really crummy. Sick, like I was sick. Sore throat, joint aches, body aches, skin hurt to touch, real exhaustion. And I know from long, long experience that isn't me being sick with some external virus that came along. It's post-exertional malaise. It's a flare-up of the illness. So I spent Christmas in bed, and my daughter and grandson had their own little private Christmas without Grandma. But today I feel great. I mean, considering, compared to yesterday, I still feel a little bit of muscle weakness, but I feel like I could go for a little short walk. We'll see. I may just take this as a given and not do anything because that's the wise thing to do. So I'm not sure what that was about, but I have been, like I said, been experimenting with Chaffles, and who knows, maybe my body reacted. So I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing, and and rolling with the punches. And yeah, I think that's really all I have to say right now, except I hope you all had a really beautiful Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. And even if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you had a beautiful day yesterday. And happy Boxing Day. And we'll talk soon. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you guys. I really, really, really do.